Uh, well, he's actually not on site yet, so and the live timing information is a bit controversial, so it's a bit hard sometimes just to know if the gap is shrinking or getting bigger, because since the drivers are on different parts of the track, so sometimes when Matusz Mold is actually on a slower part of the circuit, Marco is on a straight, so the gap tends to extend. So we're getting the live timing gets the information every 2 seconds, so it's a bit hard sometimes just to see what's happening on track. So for now, from what I can see, the gap is still maintaining. It's around 12-13 seconds max. The max I've seen there is about 20 seconds, so that's probably oh, and we had someone off there. We had someone off. I think it was Ricardo De Matteo. I think so, with the green car. Let's try and see. I don't know. I'm not sure if it was this driver. Oh no! It's actually Ricardo De Matteo. Yeah, let's try and see what's wrong. Oh, it's a massive hit. It's a massive hit from Ricardo De Matteo. Just had the his rear. Oh yeah. Just his rear end is completely shattered. So Ricardo De Matteo I pressed the S key after hitting the wall with the back end of the car, which was completely destroyed. So, and just after that, we were following him. So he exited the pits and did the S key again. So I'm not really sure what happened there, but I'm sure they'll straighten it out with the administration and with the race marshals as well. So here we are with Marco Kocherik. Let's try stay here to see if you can actually see the headlights of the third place man, Matusz Molda, on the straight. Yeah, so just seeing on live timing, Marco is actually stretching the gap, so it's now 16 seconds. Marco's probably trying, but Marco is doing a great job. He's probably a bit more focused and concentrated now. So no mistakes from here. And Demato is still on the pits. But the car actually seems in good condition now. So Argentinian driver, yeah. This is happening on track. There you go. Lopez overtaking Dino. Okay, and Selvi just hit the wall there. Yeah, just missed his brake point. Went a bit wide and ended up in the wall. Some damage to the front of the car, but still able to continue. Let's see if he is going to pit now. Yeah. No. He's actually going to continue on track. Yeah, just missed the missed the chicane there. So. And Selby just oh god, this just got in the way of Tapper there with the with the P2 car. Almost hit him while trying to overtake. Yeah, but that's probably it. That's probably the right thing to do, because he has to continue with his line, and that's exactly what he did. So here we go. We have another battle in our hands. We have here Dowie Tapper and from Drag Racing, and Zdenek Smarda from XtremeRPM Czech. So these two are separated by 5 seconds, with Tapper being the one chasing down Smarda. So we'll just have to I can actually see the other driver just in front. So these are the two drivers that are closest on track at the moment, so we'll stick with them to see the progress of this this fight. Yeah, I forgot to say that this is the fight for 8th position, so 8th position overall. And on this last lap, Marta did 3:31.5, and Dowie Tapper did 3:32.2. So actually the 8th place man from XtremeRPM is actually faster in this last lap. And just finished. So for now the top 5 is still the same. Well, not the same as well, you actually saw live the position the position changing of when Mariusz Burt from 3 Wide Motorsport took the lead. Just after Marko Kočević did two spins, and that's yeah, and that's it. And Marko just well, I'm not going to say lost the race there, but it wasn't a positive thing, that's for sure. So our top 5 is actually 3 Wide Motorsport in first place with Mariusz Burt, and second place is Lusitania Massar with Marko Kočević, and he's just a lap down, or that's what the live timing is actually stating. Third position we have Team RGPL with Matusz Molda, just 42 seconds behind second place man. Fourth place for Project XTR with Ricardo Azevedo, 1 minute and 3 seconds behind Matusz Molda. And number 5 and the 5th place goes to 51 Racing with Gilles Sarrazin. He's 23 seconds behind Ricardo Azevedo. So the gap for the leader is actually, everyone's like a lap down from in the top 5, and so no one's on the same lap as the leader at the moment. So that's not really interesting actually. So yeah, it's confirmed. Yeah, everyone's a lap down from the leader. So the top 5 is just what I said before, and I'll try and see the LMP2 cars. So the leader for LMP2 cars is actually Team Propulsion. Last time it just died on me. Yeah, E-Racing Propulsion. That's what it is, with Philippe Marty. On second place on the P2 cars you have Team RGPL Czech with Zdeněk Smarda. Number 3 place, third place LMP2 car is actually Drag Racing VBM with Doi Tapa, which is the fight we were following just a bit, following just a while ago. Fourth position for P2 car is Pablo Flores from FVR team. To finish, to wrap up the top 5, you have Leader Racing team with Daniel Stefinski, which wraps up the top 5 for the LMP2 category. So GT, the leader is RFDT Racing with Salvatore Carolo. Second place for Spirit Endurance Gent Lady, which is Virgin Dikosny, which is our female driver. Second place, in second position in the GT category. So third position for 3 Wide Motorsport with Peter Grau. Fourth position Jamaica Boys X Team with Gary Murray. And to finish off the top 5 you have SRW team with Carlos Santos, to wrap up the top 5 in the LMGTE category. Let me just state that the GT cars are the fastest, is actually 18 laps down on the leader, so that's a lot. We have at the moment 27 cars racing. and it's been, let me see, so 7 hours and 45 minutes since the start of the race. So we have plenty of racing to go. Yeah, let's just check what else is happening on track. So we have now this fight that we were actually following of Smarda against Dowi Tapa. It's actually not happening, since Smarda is a bit faster and is pulling away. Just saw Smarda overtaking Alvarez, who is last place man at the moment with the LMP2 car as well. So here we are, Gilles Sarrazin, 5th placeman with the TDI Audi. He's 1 minute 44 seconds from 3rd position, so I think it will be a bit hard for him to reach that spot in normal conditions. But of course, we all know this is endurance racing, so practically nothing is impossible. So I'm still waiting for confirmation from an XTR driver, but we were hoping to have Peter Gomes here with us at the commentating booth just for a chat. But yeah, so far we didn't have we didn't got that confirmation, so we'll just have to wait for it. Should also mention that Enrique will be back in around 15 minutes time to commentate for a while again. and I think we have, yeah, I think so. Yeah, she's only 7 seconds away, but so we have Virgin, yeah, second place GTE category driver, trying to get the lead for the GT category, so we'll probably follow that. Let's see if I can find them here. Here you go. So we're following Virgin Ticozen. Yeah, not sure if that's the proper way to say it, but still. So she's chasing down Salvatore Carolo from RFDT Racing, and she's yeah, she's actually 6 seconds away, and she's looks like she's getting some ground. So let's do a lap on board Virgin here. She's probably getting tired. And yeah, this is what I was saying. This is where everything starts to get difficult, with nighttime coming down and drivers being at the wheel for so long. So it's really hard to maintain the concentration and the focus on the track and on your goals for this event. So, but actually she's doing really good job. She lost some time here on this last lap, with Salvatore Carolo doing a 3:53 and Virgin doing a 3:54.0, so 7/10 slower, losing some time here for the second place one. And she actually has a comfortable lead from the third place one, which is almost 2 minutes away. actually doing. Yeah, you just saw a marker there going to the pit. Yeah, she was actually opening up to let all the faster drivers go by, not trying to make their life harder or. Really good job here from Virginia. Yeah, once again, the personal best for Salvatore Carolo, that did a good job of 3:53.362. So, and he's again 7/10 faster than driver from Czech lady. Should mention that just as we saw Marko Kočević going in and going into the pits with the Lusitania SR car, so the driver swap. So Etienne is actually at the wheel now. So that's the third driver, which gets inside that car today. So let's wait patiently to see his pace, which so far looks pretty good. Because yeah, he just recovered like in quarter of the lap, just almost 6 seconds. So that's actually pretty good. So our top 5 has changed now with this change here at the front. So we have in first position Mariusz Berg from 3 Wide Motorsports with a 1 lap gap, 1 lap lead. I mean, from Team RGPL HDI with Matusz Molda. And we have third place car, which is Lusitania Massar with Etienne, which is now 9 seconds away. Yeah, 9 seconds away, and it's actually closing up the gap. So we'll probably follow that in just a minute. Fourth position for 51 Racing with Gilles Sarrazin, and fifth place car with Project XTR with Ricardo on the wheel. So let's try and follow this this battle for second position. So here we go. Here we are on board with Etienne. Really fast because it looks like it's really fast. So just stay here just for a minute to. Yeah, we can already see the second place car just in front. No, it's actually Selvi. Yeah, we can actually see there. Yeah, Matusz Molda just in front of this Porsche. Right, so I should say that we just got confirmation that Peter Gomes will be here at the commentating booth with us in just a few minutes time, so we can actually give you some inside information about project XTR, guys, the way it's going and strategies and whatever it's going on at inside the team. So just wait for that and let's follow this battle for second place for just now. Yeah, so Matus Molda is actually just in front, and NT is doing a great job catching up. From Anti's point of view, as you can actually see, it's actually pretty hard to be lapping other categories like P2s and GTEs, and because mainly from GTE the difference in speed is you actually have to, as you can see, it just got on the back of this Porsche just almost instantly, so you need, and then to almost ruined it there. There you go. So we just saw it live. Anti almost getting hit by Porsche there. So and he almost lost it again. So that Porsche should it's probably affected his concentration. He has to do his best, because actually second place car is just in front. So and Matus Molda just went into the pits. So for the third time or fourth time tonight, we didn't see actually an overtake happen on the track. So that's not really that interesting, is it? So we are on board, with Dante, just slapping some slow drivers, some slow categories like PGs, and so we had another change yet again on top 5. So XtremeRPM is actually back on second position after their pit stop for driver swap. So top 5 now is first place man to White Motorsport Marius Berg, second place for XtremeRPM and Etienne. Team RGPL HDI with Matus Molda, which I'm not sure if they're already out of the pits. Fourth place man for Gilles Sarrazin, 51 Racing, and fifth place Ricardo Azevedo for Project XTR. So that's the top 5 for you. So here we go. We just saw Mateusz Mulder just do a spin there. Yeah, we try and so here we go. This was just after Mateusz Mulder did his spin, yeah, and Gilles Sarrazin just caught him trying to rejoin. So we had a change for third position. So actually, Gilles Sarrazin is actually third position man, followed by Mateusz Mulder, that just lost second position while going to the pits, and now just after this spin lost third position as well. So another change on top 5, provisional top 5 of course. So let's follow the battle for third position. So we're just waiting for Pedro Gomes to come over. Which will happen in just a few seconds. So here we go. Here we have Pedro Gomes. Hey Pedro.
Hi Laurio, how are you?
All right. How's the your race going? Did you drive already?
Yeah. No, Ricardo is going to do another stint.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to come in and do 3 stints.
Who started your race? Is it Felipe or did you?
No, it was Ricardo that started, since he did the
Right, to qualify.
yeah, he did the qualify. He's also our fastest guy, so Ricardo started, he did really well. Then when he went to the pits, apparently we are sharing the pit with another car.
That's not so good.
Yeah, so he had to wait for the other car to complete his pit stop, and unfortunately it happened on the last pit stop he had. So it's really it's sad. I think because well, the current classification doesn't account for the penalties for the escapes, I think.
No. Actually, it will be applied by the end of the race.
Yeah. So we would be comfortably in second if it wasn't for that, and if it wasn't also for a couple of mistakes that I made. But that's racing. That's
Yeah.
racing.
And did you lose much time on that pit stop?
Yeah.
What
Uh,
minutes or more?
I don't know how many seconds exactly Ricardo had to stay there, but it was significant. And then we had another issue when we swapped. I was driving and Ricardo was coming in. Uh, well, the stop completed, so the driver was swapped, tires were changed, and the fuel was all in the car. And then immediately, as he was about to start, there was another pit stop. So our car was stuck on another pit stop. It only put 60 liters of fuel, so that was another big penalty. So with all those mishaps on the pit lane, we would be much more comfortable on the standings.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that's unfortunately, but there's still a lot of time to race throughout the night. So
Yeah,
many things can still happen. So you
exactly.
shouldn't just just quit and just
No, no, no.
always try your best and yeah.
No,
Yeah,
there's
actually, that's some stuff that we usually don't get that kind of information. That's stuff that happens to drivers while pitting, and that's actually information that what happened to you guys. You guys just share it with the marshals and stuff, and most people don't even know why. I don't know why you lose so much time sometimes to other drivers. So
yeah.
that's actually a good explanation to when things go wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes just a bug, it happens. This is a game. The server hasn't crashed since it started, so it's behaving superbly. But obviously, the game itself, it could be well, it should be the mod. I don't know. I don't know how these things work, but it's accumulating bugs or errors or whatever it is, and it's well,
Yeah,
it
24
can
hours
happen
is a
to
lot of time, and
yeah,
yeah, to do all the logging and
exactly.
all that stuff. Eventually, something will start to not behave properly. So,
Yeah, but we are
about objectives, what are your goals for this event?
well. Realistically, I think that we can take the fight to take what we believe is the second place, which is I think Sarrazin now on the image. I think they are ahead of us, but not by much, I think. Um, so I think it's realistic to take the fight to them, to the other guys that are in first. We have to wait for them to have some bad luck. I have no problem saying that. I mean, so we just have to wait that they have bad luck and that we can catch up with them. That's it. Because well, and also not do mistakes on our part time. Just we are going to play it very safe and just try to drive as fast as possible without making many mistakes.
Yeah, of course. Actually, I was just checking here in live timing. He was saying it was realistic to bring the fight over to Gilles Sarrazin. And actually, I was just seeing the pace for well, actually the last lap that was that yeah, that both drivers did. Ricardo was 2 seconds off. No, actually, Ricardo was actually on the same time that. That's Sarrazin, yeah. They both did 3:25, but the fastest lap actually, Ricardo was 2 seconds faster than Sarrazin. So, if you guys manage to maintain a pace like this, so it probably will be a possibility just to fight for second position. So that's actually good.
Yeah, I think it's realistic. I mean, uh, hopefully we won't have more mishaps, more unplanned stops, and more cars on our pit lane. But I mean, we have to hope to be lucky, do our do the best that we can do, and hope that the other guys have bad luck. Part of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah. Actually, luck is part of any sport. So, I don't know if you want to add anything else to our conversation here.
Now we are on the night time. It's more challenging. I don't know how many cars are still on track. About 30. I think I last saw that there were about 30 cars on
Actually,
track.
27. Yeah, 27
Oh,
cars
yeah.
on track. Yeah.
So the Le Mans is starting to chew on the cars and on more on the drivers.
Yeah. Did you do any lap at nighttime already, or you
Yeah,
just did data?
no, actually, I did going from daytime to nighttime.
No, that's even worse, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not nice, because it also got dark really quick. So there wasn't that much. It started the light started to fade very slowly, and then all of the sudden it was just black. So there isn't a lot of time to adapt. I'm sure that caused some incidences, and also as the track cools down, I was on medium tires, so the car was losing a lot of grip, was behaving strangely.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
also
and actually, the visibility part
yeah,
is a major factor. And when light is fading, as you were saying, actually the headlights do absolutely nothing. So
yeah,
you can't actually see properly, and it's actually better if it's just if it's really nighttime, because then the headlights can actually do their job. So
exactly.
yeah, actually, yeah, that's actually good information as well.
Yeah, here at night you just have to guide yourself by the markers, by the yellow markers. It's the only thing that you can. Personally, I guide myself a lot by the braking marks on the corners and before the corners. But during the night, those marks just disappear. You can't see them. So the only reference points that you have are especially the yellow markers. That I
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
it was the XtremeRPM administration that added them. Right? They were all white, weren't they?
I think so. And
Yeah,
actually,
that was
as you were talking, we were actually seeing the signs, and it's
yeah.
really visible
Yeah, and
in nighttime.
it's
So that's actually a good measure.
yeah, and there's another problem with driving here at night. It's that sometimes you get distracted, then you're back, and you don't know where you are. So some yeah,
Yeah,
so sometimes you can the yellow markers can tell you that a dangerous corner is nearby, and that so at least you can press the brake, because you get a lot of other markers, the white ones, but also they are not on the bad braking points on the serious area. So this was really good planning by the administration, by the organization, and it saves
uh,
lives.
yeah, right, mate. So that's actually that's good. That's congratulations on making such good security measures there for
Yeah,
Extreme RPM. Uh, I actually know that they spend a lot of time planning this event. So a lot of effort and a lot of people actually were involved in this. And well, it's actually pretty good to hear people saying that they did the correct thing and that they went the right way. So that's always positive notice to hear.
oh yeah, no doubt
Uh,
about it. I think Extreme RPM is going in a very good direction, getting important sponsors like Thrustmaster, getting prizes to the winners, because it's great. I mean, just racing for fun is great, but if you have a small prize, that's well. Oh, Sarazan is
yeah,
out of
almost lost
shape
it
here.
there. Yeah,
Well, next time you'll you'll touch the
yeah.
grass, hopefully.
Actually, you're talking about bad luck. Well, almost
Yeah.
it almost happened.
I know.
Uh,
What I have to do is commentator's curse. Saracen is doing great.
Yeah.
Saracen is going to go first. So that's
Oh God.
Saracen
Yeah,
hopefully
actually, you're doing a great job. Uh, so, what time do you get the wheel back?
I get the wheel back around 11:45 and I only let it go at around 2:30, so I'm going to triple stint at least.
Yeah. But you already had some rest, so you'll probably just try to start and get in the zone, right? So starting to focus and prepare yourself for what 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah, almost 3 hours, almost 3 hours. Yeah, I'm going to just take it easy at the beginning, finding my rhythm, and then just trying to stick to it, not trying to do very fast laps because I can't. That's the reality.
Actually, I was just saying just a while back, while I was babbling to myself, uh, that how hard it should be for the for a driver to be behind the wheel like 2 or 3 hours in a row, and by the end of his shift, it's probably just tired, and it's probably hard. It's hard to maintain concentration and focus on the track.
Yeah,
Do you
concentration
think
is
that's real or?
yeah, it's the hardest part, and it's the if the harder you push, the worse it gets. So in my case, I just prefer to lay back, do things easy, maybe lose maybe about a second, but then I'm fresh throughout all my stints. And it also depends a lot on the track. For example, last year in Sao Paulo, I did 2 hours and a half, and it was just exhausting. When I finished, I didn't even want to talk. I didn't even want to do anything because Sao Paulo is you always get corners everywhere. You have to deal with traffic. It's a very tight track, so when overtaking, it is hard. Um, Here in Le Mans, you get the straights to rest a little bit, maybe forgetting which straight you are.
Yeah,
Lose
but
yourself.
actually,
Ricardo is our
yeah,
car.
yeah, the straights are also probably a bit boring. So you just have to maintain the steering wheel in the right position, and
Yeah.
I think that's the for concentration. That's not so good, is it?
Yeah. You have to sort of get a technique to. At least it's what I do, because if not, my mind just wanders and I miss my braking point, and then I just crash. So
Yeah.
it's
That's exactly what I was thinking. Because
yeah,
you have,
exactly.
yeah, you have
And this is where
loads
those
loads.
important yellow boards come in, as because you can shut off for a little bit to rest. Just you are driving in autopilot. Then as soon as you start seeing the yellow board, you start counting 1, 2, 3. You know when to brake.
Yeah.
The yellow boards are sort of the wake up call. That's when you know you need to
Yeah,
wake
yeah.
up and do something with the car.
It's the alarm clock.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's good. It was nice having you here. Well, I'm not telling you I'm not telling you to leave, but still, I just want to thank, because it's not every day that you have a driver here on the commentating booth,
Yeah,
giving
exactly.
us some inside information on an event as big as this one. So thank you for that
No,
in
you're
advance.
quite welcome. It's also my pleasure to help. It's really not easy to stay here for many hours trying to come up with stuff to talk. It's easy when it's at least two guys. Why you always have commentating teams. At least there are always a couple of guys commentating on motorsports.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
guy just
because
runs out of things to say.
yeah, actually, sometimes just you have to be repetitive and
Yeah.
say things like the top five 200 times in an hour.
Yeah.
So actually, it's nice to have the company.
Yeah, it's
Um,
fine.
so I don't know how you did you follow the other classes like P2s and GGs?
Well, actually, I didn't, and we barely followed our own class because we've been really busy adapting to the changes in the track. But I'm all ears if you want to share.
I understand. And actually, when you probably were off track, you were probably resting and preparing things for to get back at the wheel. By the way, does your team just include you and Ricardo, or Felipe Gonçalves as well is racing with you guys?
Yeah, Felipe is, but he's working until about 7 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I actually remember. Yeah, he's getting back at 6 something, right? And he's going behind the wheel after that.
yeah. We have to see how that's going to happen. Well, Felipe is one of the well, he's our, I'd say our second fastest. Fastest is Ricardo. Then Felipe is probably second fastest, but they are both really fast guys.
Yeah, but still, yeah, it's a long night for you and Ricardo to wait for Philippe to come back. So
We
you'll
are
be
also waiting for Rui Guerreiro to help us during the night. So hopefully he'll join us and help us on the
that's
graveyard shift.
yeah, that's actually important because you're doing well. Let's see, you Ricardo did one, you did another. Now you're doing another one, and probably Ricardo will do the fourth one. So
Yeah.
both of you guys did like almost 6 hours racing. So we're probably really tired by the end of it, and it's always nice to have a third driver just to give the rest to both drivers at the same time. So
Yeah, especially at this hour. Especially at this hour of the night, it starts to get hard. The further along we go, the more tired we get. The more concentration mistakes are going to be made. So actually, if we are making mistakes up until now, I don't mean just me, just about everyone. I think a lot more mistakes will happen. Now we see Molda and Ricardo. Molda not giving space to Ricardo to pass him. Now Molda just went wide and then Ricardo sailed right past. I think Hilario.
yeah, actually, sorry, no, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, we're distracted, but yeah, Project XTR actually got into third position. Did you guys were in third position? No, it was Gilles Sarrazin, wasn't it?
No, no, Sarrazin. Well, from what we suspect are the real rankings, with the penalties, Sarrazin was second and we were third. How are the standings right now?
Now we have, well, actually, Sarrazin seems to be off.
No.
He was in the pits. Yeah, he's actually not racing at the moment, is he? No, actually not. Some
The
people.
51, I think it's 51 wide. Huh? No, I'm getting the team names mixed up. But Sarrazin's team, I forget. Not good. Not a great commentator, I see. I have to stick to right. I'm not a great driver either, so. It's best
I was actually seeing here. We had information here at live timing that Sarrazin was in the pits,
okay.
but he's actually not appearing at the live timing now. So he probably exited the race. I don't know what happened there.
It's Ludovic Tagli. They must have swapped.
Is it?
Yeah.
51
51
Racing. Oh yeah.
So I think Ludovic Tagli is in his outlet right now. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I was. Yeah. I'm just getting the information here from Google. Yeah, Sarrazin was out of the cockpit and changed to Ludwig Tagli. Yeah, exactly. So actually, they're in fifth position now. Yeah, but I was just saying, just before that. I thought you guys were at fifth position because actually you had. Hang on a second. Yeah, Hugo is giving me information that some teams, four teams actually, that had incorrect lap had incorrect lap information in lifetiming were corrected. So that's probably the reason why
I
you appeared
see.
in fifth position before. Yeah.
So
Uh,
Lusitanium is really in second?
I think so, uh, but still, there's the. I said due to disconnect. That's the reason why the other teams had lap information. Uh, Hang on a second. Yeah, Hugo is saying that it wasn't top teams. It was teams that were actually on the tail of the pack. So had nothing to do with what we're talking about now.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, but still, the information that I have from yeah, and again, Ugo on the money. So he's saying that the penalty is about as key pressing and disconnecting will be applied after the race.
Okay,
So
okay.
the information we have now on live timing is just
Yeah, indicatives, sort of.
yeah. There's a word for that, but I actually can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's very stupid. I can't remember, right?
So yeah. What c- what were we talking about? We were talking about oh yeah, you seeing yeah, Ugo again on the money virtual standings. That's it. Ugo, thanks a lot. We were talking about the other classes, LMP2 and GT. That I was asking if you saw it, which you said you didn't. So so far, from what I've seen, there's not much going on. They had the drivers are still in the same position that they started almost. We didn't have many changes here. We have here on P2 cars, we have E-Racing propulsion that's actually leading for a while now, since I've got here at least. And GT class, we have let's see, the leader of that is Salvatore Carolo, which is actually the same guy that was leading when I got here as well. So, but still, hang on a minute. We had a change of driver here for the second place car, which is the Spirit Endurance Gent Lady. So I only know. I don't know if Stefan is actually a man or a woman as well. I just hope that Ugu is hearing and can actually elucidate me here on this. But yeah, we had the change on second place car, so different driver now, which is actually with a really good pace, 8 seconds faster than the leader there on this last lap. Who doesn't know? But still, we have have we have more or less the same thing that I've got here. So I was eager to see some racing when I got here. So I was looking for races everywhere, and we actually got really close on seeing some overtakes, but unfortunately it didn't happen. So, but still, we saw here. I don't know if you've seen it on live. The change on the lead. The change for the lead. Pedro, still
Yes.
there?
Yeah, I am
There.
sorry.
Did you see the change for the lead on I don't know, an hour ago when
No,
Marius Burt got the lead?
no, I didn't. I was having dinner, I think. I didn't see it. I followed the start, and I was just providing backup for Ricardo and Felipe. So I unfortunately I haven't been able to keep track with much of what's been going on.
Yeah, actually, that's something that we didn't talk about. What's the job that you believe the driver that is off track should do to well, not should do, but what exactly? How do you help your teammate while he's driving?
Well, basically, sometimes when you are lapping, you need help calculating stuff. It's just sometimes it's just as basic as should I come in this lap or on the next one, given that I have X amount of fuel. Simple stuff. Others is, for example, opinion on tires. Should I keep this tire? Should I go to the softer compound? Because obviously, at night, you should use a different type of compound that works better on these temperatures. So there's always a lot of things, and also because driving here for 2 or 3 hours with no one to talk can get a little bit boring.
Yeah, and you actually have to give them information about the distance from pursuers and the car in front, and that's actually that's really important.
Yeah, that stuff also we try to well, at this moment we try to guess. I was talking on the chat with Nuno Pinto, and he estimates. Oh,
Hang on. We just saw, we just saw
that's on
Anti with the car facing the wrong direction. So, it's just a spin. Looks like he didn't hit anything. So he's just doing some maneuvers to try and rejoin. Yeah. So yeah. Please continue.
What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying.
About the job you do on while you're off.
Well, that's it. That's oh no, I remember what I was saying. Actually, Nuno was estimating that we are first place, and that the German team is second, catching up on us. That was Nuno's estimate. This is after the lap. The disconnect penalties are applied because we haven't disconnected it, thank God. And so because of that, I believe that we are in first with the German team catching up. Let me see their name.
Yeah, mate. So we're just seeing. I got information about the leading, a change on the lead of GT class. So here we go. So this is Stefan Paras, I think. Yeah. Stefan Paras overtaking Salvatore Carolo, which has been leading for a while now. And there you go. This was the overtake. We didn't see that, and we got hit here by a driver. That this just happened. So there you go.
Unfortunate for him.
Yeah, but still, I don't know much time you lost here. So let's have a look here. It was already a lap down, and Matus Molda, which is actually, well, looks like Ricardo did a pit stop, because he's now in 4th position. Matus Molda is in 3rd, or at least that's what the live timing says.
So he's on schedule, so I'll be joining at 11:45.
Yeah, you'll be joining at the next stint, right?
Yeah, then I'm going to triple stint, and then he's going to come in, either him or Guerreiro.
Yeah. I'm getting some information here on okay, so we got the information on the GT position change by Daniel Faber here. Thank you very much for that. So got some more information. Yeah, so there you go. Hugo, again, Hugo doing a tremendous job here, just confirming the information on what we had doubt just before, which was if the driver racing with Spirit Endurance Gent Lady was a man or a woman, and there you go. The information is here. So Stefan Praz is actually a man. Sorry if we ever said anything which was improper. So sorry for that. And yeah, so we have a new leader for the GT class, Stefan Praz. Second place man is Salvatore Carolo from RFDT Racing. Peter Grau, third place man for 3 Wide Motorsport. Fourth place is Carlos Santos from SRW. And to finish the top 5, here we have Gary Murray from Jamaica Boys team.
Oh, we have an Alvarez.
Of who? Sorry.
Alvarez is going. The car is grabbing. He's going really slow. He should be going into the pits right now. I think he hit the wall on the Porsche curves. No, he's continuing. Oh no. This is a replay. Yeah, he should be in the pits. Yeah, he's in the pits right now. How is the P2? The P2 class. Let's see. So, e-racing propulsion first, according to our XtremeRPM lab system. So racing propulsion with Steven Moreau is in first place. Now next we have Team RGPL Czech Denex Mardo. They are doing very well in second place.
Yeah, actually they had an interesting race, an interesting battle with another team here, which was not propulsion, with Drake Racing VBM, which is actually 2 places down now. and they actually had a very interesting battle. But just when they were getting really close to each other, I think it was the drag racing that went into the pits. I'm not really sure. And actually, we didn't see any kind of battle there, so that was a shame.
Do we have any information as to the guys that are battling closest on the track at this moment?
Mainly what I do is just search, sweep here the live timing and see the closest difference. So let's see, here we have Ricardo. There you go. Ricardo's from Project XtremeRPM, your team. He's actually 3 seconds away from third place man Matos Mulder. So let's have a look at that.
Would be interesting.
So there you go. We're actually on board now, Ricardo's with. And Matos Mulder is actually on site now. You can actually see him, he's just a few meters in front.
Yeah, this is a bit like how we see. Actually, it seems that we can see even worse. Seems while you're driving the car, it seems even worse.
Right, okay, you actually have to focus on certain points, right? So you don't have. I should have put this the time to look at at everything around you and the quality of things. You just focused on tracks, so that's I don't know. Probably you don't see how everything looks good because you just focused there on the street. So he's getting much closer there to Matos Mulder. It's visible. So hopefully we'll have a live overtake here at XtremeRPM broadcast, which would be really good. So oh god, on braking you go really close.
Yeah, I think Ricardo is going to do his best to try and reel Mulder in. Actually, he's right there right now, so you can think that gives you a little taste of.
Yeah, he can actually use some. Well, not now. I can't slipstream now, but actually he's getting close every. Yeah, really close.
I
So
think the guy is a Peugeot too, so this is going to be hard.
yeah, but I predict that this will be, I don't know, over in this lap.
Let's see, probably on a braking point we saw that Ricardo gained a lot on braking. Actually
Yeah.
going to be
Yeah, he's
this is going to be
defending.
good.
Yeah, really well done from Matos Mulder there. He was defending his position really nice.
Are you two morons taking the job of commentary boost?
For the first time in the history of XtremeRPM, there are two capable people in comment.
Yeah, because
Well,
actually the main commentator just came here just when the overtaking happened, so we didn't see that properly, did we? There
well,
you
basically
go.
that.
So
I'm not
this is,
even in fully fledged commentary kind of thing post, and you two are already making stories up.
actually, you're like an hour late, but I'm not pointing fingers.
Oh, my turn starts at 11.
Actually, for everyone's information, you told me you'd be here at 10, but that's
At 10 I
okay.
was watching Formula 1 historic Grand Prix at Monaco, so
Oh my god, you could actually see racing here, and you went over to the sofa to sit and watch real racing. Oh god.
yeah, cars from 68 to 72. Obviously the years of the course.
This is much more interesting racing. As
that's just being kiss ass.
It's true. Actually, I noticed that you've been having constantly about 80 to 100 viewers on SimRace TV. Pretty good, you know?
Yeah, actually, since I've entered, it doubled the amount of spectators. Yeah.
Left, so
yeah, it's especially when you came over. Oh God, it was a record, and now Enrique is back. So
yeah, so now we'll be 71.
Yeah, last time I checked, it was 63. So it wasn't going very well.
Well, everybody's starting.
What are you two talking about in the freaking broadcast? It's about racing or your personal lives. It's because 63 people when we had 90 to 109 when I was in the beginning, when I was here. What are you two talking about in the broadcast? For 30 people, more than 40. 40 people to go away and see other things, not racing on XtremeRPM.
actually, people are probably eating now and
I know.
to the sofa and watching races from the 60s and 70s.
Actually crashing those cars into the Monaco wall. That looks really expensive, those vintage historic cars.
Yeah. So Lari Oscar Alvarez had an off on 4 chicanes, I think. So if you want to see the replay of that, Anthony De Mera is saying that he had.
I just saw a crash from Murray and Sikorsky.
Oh, the Ricardo just flew by. I think Murray seemed to be stopped there, right?
Yeah, I think so. Murray went off and Sikorsky just straight into him.
Yeah, that must have been what that. Now Ricardo is coming.
Yeah, both cars are badly damaged for sure.
Oh, he was, Murray was already off and then boom. Well, good reflexes from Ricardo. Speaking of which, I should be getting ready. Go talk to him.
Yeah, okay. Once again, Peter, thank you for coming over and talking to us for a while. It's been nice having you here and getting some inside information on this event.
Yeah,
okay.
it's really fun. I'll try to come back in the end of my stint. I don't know if someone is going to be here at 2:30 a.m.
Yeah, probably Enrique.
Okay, so I'll join Enrique. I'm curious to see how Enrique is like at 2 and 2:30 in the morning.
I'm not, so I'll pass that. Thank you.
Okay.
Not as politically correct as Lari, that's for sure.
Okay, so guys, thank you for having me here. It was a lot of fun. So I'm off. I'm going to talk to Ricardo now. And
Okay.
talk about
Good
the
luck
race.
for your stint, mate. See ya.
Okay, thank you. Good luck for you guys too. Bye.
I see.
Bye.
And I'm back. So Eladio, how is your first experience on
User left your channel.
commentary booth going?
It's alright, I guess. It's a bit hard to find stuff to do and things to say after a while, but especially when you're alone, I have no idea how you do it. But I don't know. It's actually being fun, and I'm enjoying this experience.
Well, we've been commentating for what, 3 hours now?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So you had a smelly kind of experience. So
Yeah, but most races in Extreme RPM aren't this long, right? So you have F1, which is what, an hour and a half. We have
Yeah,
three
2
or
hours.
so, the other mini cups that we actually do are 20 minutes each race. With I don't know, it's actually not that bad, but 3 hours in a row, and you actually did what, 6 hours before I came in.
From 2 o'clock to 8, do the math.
Oh god, 6 hours in a row. By the second hour, I was just like repeating myself and saying the top whatever. So I don't know. It's actually hard being doing this alone, because to fill in gaps and not being I don't know, quiet all the time. Have to make things up to say. It's actually hard.
Yeah. Well, it's easy if you got like something of reality to talk about. Usually me, I go to Autosport or the Portuguese version or the English one. I start to see things to talk about on real racing because you get.
I'm glad you actually do that on Autosport, because if you went to see in read Playboy, oh god, it would be much worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Now you messed up my thoughts. I'm gonna say anyway. Peter Grau on board with the Ferrari for F430. God, I didn't say that. Of 3-wide Motorsport GT, and this is the view that the drivers have at night of Le Mans. As I was saying to Hilario, it's easier if you go to Autosport, or one of them, Portuguese or the English or the Spanish or whatever you want to go, and see topics to talk about, obviously about real racing, to fill up the gaps between 2 hours and 3. It's because you get to the dead hours, which are this month. What you commentated in from 6 to 9, and at this time the drivers are all settled in in their positions.
Actually, that's exactly what happened here. So I was actually telling Peter Gomes that for a couple of times, maybe 3 times, we had a hint that we could actually have some battle going on the track, but and we had drivers separated by 5 seconds or whatever, and just when we went over to check and to start following the battle, it just stopped there. You know, it's been like it was 5 second gap for whatever.
These guys don't fight like F1. they keep going. They keep going for 4 or 5 laps, and then if they can, they make a move. But yeah, and even the move from the top guys, especially the top guys, they make moves, but they make moves on the fence. Somebody's calling me on Skype, don't know why. They make moves on the fence. They don't make moves on the attack like F1 or the Clio Cup or the Megane Cup or whatever you want to.
Yeah, and
compare
actually,
it to.
we had. I think it was for 3rd position. We had this interesting fight with Matuj something. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. And just when the other driver was right on his tail, we went over to the pits to do a driver change. So he actually didn't see anything. I was following them for 2 or 3 laps, just eager to see some battle on track. And it didn't happen. So that's actually the worst that can actually happen, because then you have nothing to say and you have nothing interesting to see. So you have to do something, right? So I don't know.
Oh, Sabakis going on the grass there to pass the Stefan Prat. Stefan Prat, that is the leader of GTs. Sikorsky is not, so he's going to be lapped again. Antti Hitiainen passing by, and you saw the leader passing by earlier on Mulsanne Corona, Mulsanne Aces, sorry.
And actually, Anti-Tianen did a
See.
spin. They did a
Yeah.
spin just a couple of laps before.
Yeah, he spun at Indianapolis. Well, it didn't spun. It didn't make Indianapolis. He flew off Indianapolis. Didn't crash, which is a good thing. Just spun. But very scary moment there for the Finnish driver of the Portuguese team, which Hilario is boss.
Not today. Actually, today I'm just a commentator. I'm nothing more than that. I'm not even doing anything to assist or help them in any way. So I'm just a commentator tonight.
So there you go.
Although I must say I was following with great interest. Well, of course, I had now their race, and actually I caught Marko Kocevic doing a couple of spins, which resulted on losing the lead. Well, at least the virtual lead, because there are still penalties to be applied by the end of the race. But yeah, we actually saw live Lusitania Massar losing the lead.
So not a good perspective for you as a team boss. Stefan Moro, which is the leader of LMP2 cars, and he's been like that for the entire race, pretty much. He's got one more lap than this man in front of him, Smarda, which is the P2, and he's trying to get himself lap another one over Smarda, which will take the lead for 2 laps, which is a good perspective for the rest of this race. You were saying that Marko spun. Marko is an F1 driver. I think everyone knows that.
Yeah.
So I don't think Marko, especially him, should be blamed for spinning a LMP1 car.
Yeah, it's as I was saying to Pedro before. It was just in the end, by the end of his stint. So it was probably tired. It was probably finding hard to be concentrated enough to do good laps without making any mistakes. So I don't know. It just happens. That's endurance racing for you, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you just have to do your best and try to make the least amount of errors you can, and hope that in the end your adversaries can actually do more than you. That's it.
Yeah. Well, if you want to blame someone for Lusitanium not getting to the end, is Ricardo.
Yeah.
He's gonna enter the car. He's gonna enter the car at midnight, so 1 hour to go. I think I'm gonna put the camera
racing.
always on him.
He's racing.
Yeah, it is.
Ricardo racing.
Yeah, it is.
I thought he was going to do Marshall or something.
Well, I don't know. Ricardo has been away for the whole day, so all day he's been away. I thought
It's
call.
probably sleeping to be awake at night to do the night stage.
I don't know if Katya will allow him to sleep in the day, but we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
He's actually online here. Let me ask him.
Great response from Ricardo.
Oh God. He didn't need to offend us, you know. We're just doing our job.
Yeah. He just went. Oh, anyway. So he's gonna drive from midnight to. I think he's gonna do double stint, so midnight to 2 o'clock in the morning. We'll see how Ricardo will manage to drive that Peugeot 908 from Lusitania Massar. Nelson from Reis Motorsport. Reis Motorsport hasn't been having a good race. Full of problems, full of crashes, full of restarts as well. Ricardo saying that he's gonna drive all night. It's an option, mate. You do what you do. John Nelson from Rush Motorsport, as I was saying, they didn't have a great race. They're still recovering from a bad start. Well, from a crash start. They crashed into LMP2 cars on the start. LMP2 cars that instead of, as Daryl said, instead of clicking on the go pedal or the throttle pedal, I slammed the brakes, and Daryl didn't have any chance whatsoever to brake and crashing into them. So the problem started there, and then the car developed other problems as well. But we'll see how the race turns up for them. They've been recovering. They didn't crash, at least on the last minutes that I'm watching, so it's good.
I'll try and get Nuno Pinto from Lusitano Messar to come over to the
commentary box.
Yeah, to see if he can give us an insight on their race so far.
Yeah, thank you very much. Ludovico Tagli. He is at the moment P4 with the 51 Racing. It's not been a race for 51 Racing. They've been, and they got us used to their flamboyant driving style and being in first in pretty much all the races. You could see that on the first rounds of this championship. At the moment, they are P4. They are racing at home, so everything can happen to this team. Hopefully, they will manage to get into the fight for the lead. Obviously, we want every team to get into the fight for the lead, but we'll see. They're P4. They're still in a slight chance. This is obviously virtual standings.
Yeah, we can actually give information on top 5s now, like LMP1 so far has the 3 Wide Motorsport leading the race, 1 lap ahead of Project XTR from Ricardo Azevedo. Third place is to Lusitano Messar and Etienne, which is 32 seconds down on Ricardo Azevedo. Number 4, fourth position is to Ludovic Tagli from 51 Racing, and he's 1 minute 13 seconds behind Antti Etienne. And to finish the top 5, we have Shane B, Adam W.
It's Shane Burke or Adam Williams. I don't know which one of them is driving, but I'm guessing, judging from, guessing by the time they've been driving, I'm guessing it is Andrew, that is on the hot spot at the moment.
Yeah, okay, and they wrap up top 5 from by Syntec Jota team, and they're 3 laps down. I'm not sure from the leader, from the guy in front.
Depends on where you're looking at.
Yeah, so they're actually 3 laps down to the 4th place car, and 4 laps down on the leader.
So there you go. They are the first petrol. That's why they are quite far away from Ludovic Tagli. So Tagli is the first 4 guys are on diesels. Syntec Jota is in petrol. They are still the leading car in the petrol division for LMP1. And then we've got the LMP2 Armada, Stefan Moreau, Zenedek Smarda, and then we got Cohen Garrett, LMP1 driver from Cher Racing, the second on the petrol division for LMP1. Then we got Ben Hurrell for drag racing, is P3 on LMP2. LMP2 P4 is Xabakis, and George Rojo, or Rojo, whatever you want to call it, pronounce his name, is P5 on LMP2 cars
Buddy,
for FVR team. As for top 5 in the GTs is Stefan Prat, P1. P2 is Peter Grau. Stefan Prat obviously with the Porsche from Spirit Endurance Ghent lady. Peter Grau for the Ferrari Motorsport GT from 3 Wide Motorsport GT. Salvatore Carolo with another Porsche for RFDT Racing is in P3. P4 is SRW Porsche again from Lukas Sikorski is P4. And then Jamaica Boys Ferrari with Martin Vindies is P5. And closing the top 5 in all 3 categories at the moment. We have with us Nuno Pinto.
Hello guys.
Welcome.
What happened?
Well, basically we had 3 crashes and a problem in the pits, so we are basically 3 or 4 laps down.
You said a problem with the pits. What happened at the pits?
Yeah, something was wrong with the wings on our car when Marco changed when Antti changed to the car on his first pit stop. The game said it needed to change the wings, so we lost 80 seconds on the pits, give it or take, more than we expected.
Even though you said to do no repairs on the car.
It's not the repairs, the wings, the level of the wings.
Oh, the game changed the level of the wings.
We don't know what exactly what happened.
Just to information, the server crashed. This was expected, so don't get all frisky. This was expected, the server to crash because of the memory issues on the server. So we'll be
okay. I'll be back in a minute.
Back into racing in about 2 minutes. Just for information.
Buddy left.
You didn't finish.
I'll probably use this time to have some water or something. I'll be right back.
Okay. So as I said, this was expected. The server to crash because of the memory issues that this mod has got in R-Factor. So we'll be back with racing in about 2 minutes time, and I hope none of you guys get bogged down on this situation, even though this is kind of bad for the broadcast, but we're going to try to minimize the problems. At the moment we're going to see a sponsor video from Thrustmaster, and we'll be right back. So back, we're gonna restart the race via safety car. So no fuss about that. Safety car is out. We start the race with positions that were in the crash. We also have the logs, and we know where was everyone and which lap they had. Hopefully we'll be fast. You know Hug, he works slowly. Apparently nothing was confirmed just yet. So Carsten Willem, which was the leader at the moment of the crash, had 149 laps. That's a big amount of laps. So I'm gonna give you the qualification before the crash. So Carsten Willem from True Wad Motorsport is first, second is Project XCR Ricardo Azevedo, third is Lusitano MSR and ATI in 51 Racing is fourth with Ludwig Tagli, sorry. In Racing Propulsion, the first of LMP2s and P5 is Steven Moreau. Shane Burke, I think it's Adam Williams. But the Simtech Jota is P6, P7 is Team RGPL Czech with Stanek Zmarda. Jer Racing P8, Ditko and Garrett. Ben Hurrell with Drake Racing is P9. P10 is Leader Racing Team with Xabakis. FVR team with George Rojo is P11, P12 is Rush Motorsport with John Nelson, P13 is RG World Racing with Adam Wysoki. Ariel Rojas is P14 with a Copa Racing car. Killer Motorsport Marcelo Aiello is P15, P16 is Club Ave Philip Gregorio. P16,
Okay. So I'm back.
P17 is still eating, Mr. Hilari. P17 is Spirit Endurance Ghent Lady Stefan Prevot. Stefan Pra, not Prevot. Prevot is a rally driver. 3 Wide Motorsport GTE Petr Grau is P18. P19 is RFDT Racing Salvatore Carollo. P20 SRW. With Luka Sikorski at the wheel. Jamaica Boys X Team P21 with Marty Vindi. Standard Value Rush Motorsport GT is P22. Almost inside 22. P23 Pro Race Simulation, the Canarian and neighborhoods. Carlos Abianza is P23. Team RGPL GT is P24 with Michael Kaltkick. Club Ave GT P25 with Vitor Pazet. Brian Hall is P26 and last of the Gs for All Brothers Racing. Team RGPL HDI with Bosek GD is P27 and last. Both of these guys I think don't have their laps corrected, that's why they're down here.
So we have no server yet.
Yes, we do. just saying the qualifications before the crash, and I forgot to enter the server, which is usual to do when you're working alone. As you can see, we are live already. Obviously, it's daytime, it's not nighttime, so I have to correct it. But apart from that,
We're still missing plenty of drivers.
yeah,
Only
and
have
that part.
17 drivers at the moment, and by
10 to go.
Yeah, 10 to go.
So 10 drivers to go, and then we're gonna start. So drivers have basically this a couple of minutes to rest their heads, if they want to rest. Usually they want. So Ilari.
Yeah.
Talking about real F1, who will win the Monaco Grand Prix?
Actually, I'm not following this year's F1 properly. I've only seen the Australian Grand Prix. Didn't see anymore because I don't know. It doesn't actually sound the same. And since we have Mercedes so far in front, there's actually no point in seeing the Grand Prix, is it? So you actually go there just to confirm that either Hamilton or
Rosberg.
or Rosberg wins. So there's actually no point. I'm actually following this year with much more interest WTCC DTM, which we have Antonio Felix da Costa racing, Portuguese driver, and he actually did a really good job today at qualifying. Don't know if you've seen it. Yeah, it did fourth position. So we'll be
That's
starting
pretty good.
from second row. Yeah, second row tomorrow. And he actually improved his lap times by almost 1 second because he was doing 16th position in the beginning in Q1, and then by Q3 he was in fourth position, which was actually really good.
So, good
Yeah,
drive.
but still, let me just go on a limb here and say that the Monaco Grand Prix will be won by either Rosberg or Hamilton.
Yeah, well, it will be one of them, that's for sure. Mr. Toto Wolff, which is the Mercedes Motorsport, says that they're winning because of the spending war, obviously. Apparently, the teams are spending too much money on research and less on winning races. This is a stupid argument for a man that is known for not making things the right way. But anyway, moving on.
I don't know. Obviously, I think it's pretty obvious that they have the best package this year. They have the best. Well, not exactly the best engine, but the most. Should I say this? In terms, I don't know. It has not only the torque but speed, but it's a balanced engine, you know, and they have a good chassis, and they have two good drivers. And when you actually have a package which is that good, you eventually will win races. And that's what I honestly believe that is happening to them this year. Not money, not anything, just a good package.
Ricardo, being Ricardo, said that Toto Wolff is worried that Massa might fornicate with his wife in Williams.
Oh God, that's like Girdi and that team that was representing in Greece, isn't it?
Yeah. Now comes the explanation. I'm not gonna read this. I know his wife is test driver for Williams. Name of his wife is I knew the name of her. She's blonde. She's quite attractive as well. For some reason the X Factor came out.
I think we lost the server as well. Again, I mean.
Don't know. We'll see. Maybe we did. Just coming back to race image. You don't need to see this part. His wife's name is. Anyone knows the name of Williams test driver, the female one? If you know, go to XtremeRPM Facebook and post there. Highly appreciate it. Ah, Susie Wolf. And you, Susie Wolf, you are a moron. Ricardo. I know why we lost the server.
What happened?
Mr. Ugo is trying to change the hour.
Oh, to have a nighttime race.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he didn't manage to, because we'll see. DTM now. Tomorrow is the race at what? 2 o'clock in the afternoon, as always. I have the same hour as F1, so should be like that. Eladio, keep talking, I have to go to the meetings.
So there's not much to say now. Server is down. Still working on getting it back up.
Lottie.
Yeah.
Ricardo is saying that Flip will start the race from 3rd and not 4th. Apparently, Molina was disqualified, and he said Hilario to see things through. Oh. Por isso olhar é que vejo bem as coisas antes de falar. I was going to translate that to English, but it's better said in Portuguese than in English.
Yeah. I don't have the life that Ricardo has, you know. I didn't went to the beach this afternoon, the whole afternoon, and then went out to dinner with my girlfriend. I did what I had to do. I did the stuff with my wife that I had to do, and then I came here to commentate that I had to. So I'm not. I don't actually have the time to spend as Ricardo does, and you know.
And yes, if you're wondering, yes, we live in Madeira, and yes, it's good weather in Madeira today. It's been all week like this, which is crap.
It's beats rainy day
Any day of the week.
Yeah.
You go to the beach? Yes. On Sunday? No. Every week. Every day of the week. So, well, Ben was saying that the heat wave was storming through Britain. You know the temperature that it was this heat wave?
No.
25 degrees.
That's a heat wave, right? A heat wave of 25 degrees. That's
well, in Britain it is.
Yeah, that's exactly the same temperature that we have here, and it's not
today.
Even summer.
Well, it's the same temperature, and he says that he cannot cope with it. Apparently, well, I'm not mocking about. I'm just saying he cannot cope with it. He said that live.
They're not used to it.
Yeah, he's not used to that. And when I said I'm inside home. My home is quite cold in the summer. It's fresh, so I have a jumper on. I have my t-shirt and my jumper. And he says that, how the hell do you have a jumper on in summer? We're not in summer yet. He thinks it is.
Yeah, actually, I was wondering if Ricardo is actually hearing us.
He is.
Yeah, what's the reason why Molina got a penalty?
Well, Ricardo, you have to answer this one. You are the expert in disqualifies. Now comes another moron. We said flip. Dear Lord. I know. So Nuno Pinto is saying that Felix da Costa did P3. We knew that, and he's saying that Flip makes qualify for the 4 hours of Imola tomorrow and the race as well. We knew
Actually,
that. We said that.
He did P4 on qualifying, and if he went up a place because of some penalty applied to a driver in front of him, that's another thing. But he did P4, not P3. So I'm just curious to know why Molina actually got a penalty, because he did. I'm not sure if he actually did 119, like the fastest lap, because he did on his first try, second try, he did 120.0 when everyone was like 3/10 of a second. 4/10 of a second slower, and he actually on the last laps he was getting much faster on the first sector. So I'm not really sure if he actually did a 119.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
Yeah, but it's I'm actually stupid, you know, 'cause I can actually go to the internet and check that. No.
Yeah. It's because Ricardo Ferreira didn't answer to that question yet, and I'm pretty sure you won't.
Yeah, Ricardo is the type of guy that
I think
can actually
I think he's got
depend on.
an insulation or something like that. or
On his
as
brain.
we call it, yeah, or as we call it, escadão. He's got a very big red patch on his back, which if you slap it, he's gonna cry like a baby. It's better than that. So waiting for the server to be put on the hour. Obviously on the correct hour. This might take a while. Knowing Ugu and knowing the speed that Ugu works.
There you go. He had Molina was actually penalized because on the post-qualifying inspection, his Audi revealed the end plates of the rear wings were stuck out 2.7 and 1.5 millimeters further to the back than stipulated on the rules.
Right. I was reading the same comment as you were reading, and that's what it says.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, but it doesn't really affect. Well, it could actually be worse even for the Costa, because he had let me check the driver name. He had a really fast driver just behind him on third row, which now will start just alongside him.
Yeah. Let's see who's. So tomorrow tomorrow race will be Whitman with Tambai side by side on the first row. Second row will be the Costa with Scheider. I think it's from
Timo Schneider,
from Mercedes. Then it's Rockenfeller from Audi and Spengler for BMW. So
actually,
BMW
Schneider is well known for late braking on first corners and stuff like that. So if it was hard enough for Felix to have him just behind him, to have him alongside him, it's even worse.
Yeah. We're talking about this. Well, you are a man from Football Club Porto. A man that is from Benfica won a rally today.
Who?
Bernardo Souza.
He won the
Azorian rally, yeah.
Oh my god. it's
we are kidding,
amazing.
obviously.
Yeah.
We are kidding because he is a countryman, literally.
Yeah, but it's amazing that it didn't crash just on the mountain parts of the stages, you know. Because
well, there's always a mountain there.
Yeah, but yes. I don't know if you remember last year, but last year the conditions were just horrific, and he was being like 30 seconds faster than everyone else because he was just pushing much harder than anyone else. So this year, I don't know if the conditions were good. I only expect that he could that he did the same as he did last year, which was push too hard.
Well, I could tell you that he didn't. He won the biggest stage of the rally, which is the Sedstedge, I think. I'm not sure. I think it is. The first one he won by like 3 seconds, I think. So it wasn't a really easy win for him. It was just he had to drive and drive fast to win it. And it was proven once again that Peugeot Sport knows what he's doing, because the 208 R5 is one hell of a car.
Was he racing with the 208, no.
Who?
Bernardo.
No, Bernardo was the RRC with the Fiesta.
Who entered the R8 car?
208 was Peugeot's junior team. Craig Bryn and Kevin. Who was the Dutchman? Kevin Habrin, I think it's his name.
And what about the Portuguese driver?
Ricardo Moura.
No. Peugeot driver.
Oh, Bruno Magalhães.
Yeah.
He went to know his maker. Basically, he had problems with the electrical system on the car.
Yeah, but you raced the 208.
No, 207 is 2000 natural aspirated car.
But I read that he was going to race with R8.
Yeah, he is gonna race with the 208, but apparently in Azores the 208 for him wasn't ready, and he had to race with the 207. And I might say, if I'm not even being biased, he was pretty quick for the car that he had, which is not good compared to the RRC from Bernardo and the R5, the 208 R5, or even the Fiesta R5 from Ricardo Moura and the 208 R5 from Craig Bryn. The 207 is just a piece of crap.
Yeah, actually, I think Bruno is a good driver, but he's a really good driver when he knows the stages and when he's well acquainted with the event that he's attending. You know, because when he goes to events like I don't know, like he did 3 or 4 years ago when he was doing the entire IRC championship. He went to rallies that he didn't know, and the results were much
shocking.
Yeah. Really bad results.
Yeah. So he's very good at driving in Portugal, Azores and Madeira. The rest.
Yeah, something like that.
And Madeira is just from time to time. Because if he's got Gian Domenico Basso or who is the other one?
I don't remember. He fought with another guy.
Some other guy, driver.
Yeah.
I think it's Italian again. Against him, he won't win Madeira Rally as well. Ricardo is being annoying and is saying Rossetti likes Rossetti. You said Rossetti 2 times.
Yeah, I think it was Rossetti as well.
And you're not helping, because Rossetti is not one hell of a driver. Likes it. Rossetti. This is taking long. What the hell is Zogo doing in this era?
Okay, race control channel is actually filled with people. I believe it's representatives of the teams that are actually there to hear the news about restart.
Yeah, and I think they are all mad at one guy. Mr. Ugu will have something to explain.
It's not his fault, is it?
No, I mean, it was expected that the server would went down. It wasn't expected that Ugu had to change something on Simrise TV PC. That wasn't.
Actually, live timing is still giving information. There are 5 drivers on the server.
Yeah, it's not working properly. So Ricardo is here. Hard to fight, obviously. Don't know what in the hell he's doing here. He doesn't speak English. Ricardo.
Buddy left your channel.
That's how we draw Ricardo out of the room. You just say he doesn't speak English. I'm tired of listening Ricardo whining about the first corner, so we're back. Basically, very drastically back. We've been a bit away, sort of talking, because we've been working our butts off to make this thing work and don't crash anymore during the night. So there you go, that's the explanation for the wait. So I think you all saw...
You should explain what will happen now, the restart.
Yeah, I was gonna explain. I think you all saw the talking on the chat from Extreme Marshall. So this is gonna start behind the safety car, which is this Porsche 911. So we have two safety cars. We have the Ferrari and the Porsche. You didn't know that, but we have. This is amazing. On the XtremeRPM, let's do two safety cars from different brands. So they're gonna start behind the safety car. They are gonna stop roughly about the beginning of PlayStation chicane. So that's the first chicane on Mulsanne straight. They're gonna stop there, they're gonna form up, and then the safety car is gonna take them to the end of the lap and is gonna pull in. When it pulls in, race is on. Green flag is on one big pile up of cars, so hopefully they won't crash into each other on the restart like they did on the start. And away we go, racing. Hopefully with more fights, because this is gonna bunch up the pack, and the guys with the cars with damage nowadays don't have damage, so hopefully they will have a bit more fight in their guts to do. We are on board with Nuno Pinto, who's 10 MSR Pro driver that is going to start in the pole position, well, restart on the pole position. Just waiting them to get to the end of Mulsanne Strait, which is now. They should start stopping, otherwise we won't be able to stop. Brake. There you go. I said Nuno Pinto will start in first, he won't. Castro Willem will, then Pedro Gomes, then Nuno Pinto, then Ludovic Tagli, if he maintains the driver, which it is. Then is the first of the LMP2 car, the Mera, Alexander de Mera. Then is all the packs from, it's another LMP1 and then the pack of LMP2s. James Johnson from Drag Racing, pulling up to the boys. He's got the limiter on, which is a good thing. Sabakis as well, really close to James. So the cars in front are the Jur team from Garrett's, then is the RGPL LMP2, and then is that car in front. Who is that? Gotta see. Wicks from James Wicks from Simtech Chota, the first of the petrol cars. GD. Just James Nelson is already there, the driver for Rush Motorsport P1. Alan Cheery as well. Who is next? Visowski for IRG Motorsport LMP2 car. Another LMP2 pulling back, pulling by, it is.
Are they going to start along with the GTs as well?
Yeah, one big pack. It's all in the same pack. When one green flag and they all start. So the problem here is, if you are in the back, which can happen, or your teammate is in the back, and the green flag is shown, be careful on the 4 chicanes, especially the last one. Don't get too frisky on 4 chicanes on the acceleration, otherwise you're gonna spin. And spin with 20 cars behind you, it's not good. So careful on the acceleration of 4 chicanes. Hopefully you will give the green flag right on top of the from the start line, right at the start line. Otherwise, some drivers will be still doing the first 4 chicanes, and then some madness is gonna happen. I'm sure of that. The GTs are pulling back, pulling to a stop. Martin Vindisch from 3 Wide Motorsport. GT coming for a stop. Very distinctive Martin Vindisch from Jamaica, boys, not 3 Wide Motorsport. Very distinctive headlights, yellow headlights for the GTs. Brian Hall from Hall Brothers. All 27 teams are in the pack. Vitor Pazet. It's not Vitor. Oh crap, can't remember his name. This is bad. It is Vitor Pazet, yes. Brian Hall is the last one. As we get Brian Hall to catch up with these guys, the Extreme Marshal will start, and it is starting. Here we go. This is a full behind the safety car lap, so he's gonna get to the pit entrance, he's gonna get in, and then Castor Willem will receive the green flag. Hopefully it won't start accelerating on 4 chicanes, otherwise he's gonna get complaints to his side for accelerating too soon. Coming up to the Michelin chicane, let's go on. And then we're gonna go down to Mulsanne corner, then it's Indianapolis, Arnage, Porsche curves, and 4 chicanes for the racing cars. Safety car will get in before the 4 chicanes. So Hilary, looking forward for this restart?
Yeah, since I didn't see the first start of the race, when I caught the action, they were already separated by many seconds. So this should make for interesting racing.
What did I tell you about fights on the endurance? They won't put the
What
car.
did
They won't put
Ah,
the
yeah,
car.
yeah.
They won't put the car in a gap just because Ayrton Senna says that if you no longer go for a gap, you're no longer a racing driver. They won't do that. This is endurance. This is not F1.
Yeah, but you have to see things not only from that perspective, but there are a few drivers here on this pack that actually are not endurance drivers. You know, they're just drivers, and I'm pretty sure that many of these guys won't be, I don't know, won't be minded to risk just a bit and try to get the car just alongside their opponent. I don't know. Just have to wait and see.
We'll wait and see. Nuno Pinto there trying to get some heat on the front tires by looking up. Arnage. Do you know the name of the corners now?
Actually, no.
It's not that hard. We'll see. So getting to the push curves, and I'm pretty sure Carson and Pedro are getting ready for one hell of a battle for the first Dunlop chicane of this restart.
Yeah, and actually, I'm just saying that most of the teams actually, even if they're the driver that was behind the wheel when the server crashed, even if that driver wasn't over, his
They changed.
yeah,
they
they
changed.
most of them changed. Yeah, you have Lucero Massaro was
Oh, yeah.
Nuno Pinto's time, but he did it already. Pedro as well.
So we're gonna go to the start, and they are going to form up. Custom will have the green flag in a bit. First he has to form up with all the others. We'll see all the LMP2, LMP1 behind forming up, and we are somebody crashing there in the background, which is not good. The GT cars, we knew the GT cars would be a problem. Oh, big crash there. Rush Motorsport, I think. And we are racing. Casterville goes away. Pedro Gomes tries to defend the position from Nuno Pinto. Further back, obviously the battles are going on, and I think the cars, yeah, the LMP2 cars losing a position there for the LMP1. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but apparently everyone got
Away.
got away. Yeah, in the first corner. Yeah,
That's good. Pedro Gomes now having to defend from Nuno Pinto, and I'm not sure if they have the same amount of laps, but Nuno Pinto is trying to enter the inside of Mulsanne Straight, as is Andrew from, James from Simtech Chota in the LMP2 car. This one is fighting for position. Jer Racing is already on top of the LMP2 car, so LMP2 now is gonna suffer from this restart. Nuno Pinto goes through, which is good. Demera
yeah,
lost
a great
2 positions.
maneuver by Nuno on outbraking there, Pedro.
Demera losing 2 positions for the LMP1 cars. Jiri trying to unlap himself from one of the LMP2 cars from our GPL Czech team. Pedro Gomes now having to defend from Ludovic Tagli, and Tagli having to defend from James. is trying to pass. Tagley having to defend from James Wicks and Garrett from Jur Racing in the yellow DHL car. Now Tagley managing to get a decent amount of advantage. Pedro Gomes in front.
Actually, we should mention this because the start from the leader of the race, which is now well held, right? He did an amazing job. He went early and he went off. He created a little gap just on the first corner, and he's been building there ever since. And by the end of the first lap, he has already a comfortable lead over Noon.
Yeah, exactly. And the GTs, everyone went well, apart from that crash, big crash on the start. Someone spinning. Stefan Pro has Ricardo Corazzari in his back. I'm not sure if the lap amount between these two were the same. If they were, this is a battle for the first position in the GTs. They have Marco Aiello right behind him. Marcelo Aiello right behind him, but it won't be a problem because Marcelo is still LMP2 and these two are GTs. So this is a battle for first position at the moment. We didn't see if the laps at the end of when the server crashed were the same. If they were, this is a battle for the first position, and this is a really good battle, which we're gonna leave because apparently the LMP2s are in each other's throats. Judy trying to get himself round, and this is a battle for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5th position. You can see there Garrett's trying to pass James, and he's gonna manage to stick the move. Yeah, on PlayStation chicane. Yes, it does. Oh, goes wide. Really wide. Oh, coming back. Crash. Well,
I think they touched that, didn't they?
Yeah, contact between Jur Racing and Simtech Jota. The man that is gonna obviously take some credit for it is the mirror, which will try to pass Garrett's. He's already on slipstream, but on an LMP2 trying to pass an LMP1, even though it's an LMP1 petrol, it's never easy because LMP1s have a massive amount of straight line speed. Chiri didn't manage to get himself past the LMP2 from RGPL Czech. Jim Johnson is right behind him. Then it's Xabakis. Then it's George Rojo. Come on, man, get yourself around. You're not winning anything by being behind him, but anyway, that's his race strategy. Just said that Ricardo Corazzari just passed Stefan Prat. And this is the battle for one position, 4th position to be exact. Ooh, the LMP2 car there being squashed between the LMP1s. James is all over Tagley. I said LMP2, no, it's LMP1, better. Oh, Garrett goes to the inside, no! Things. You see, Hilario, they don't go when
Yeah, but I told you this would make interesting racing, and there you go.
Yeah, yeah. James tries to go to the inside on the lap corner, and EU contact there a bit. Managed to stick with touch. Nothing to worry about, at least at the beginning. Oh, Pedro Gomes going wide on the chicane. Now he's going to lose the position. 3 wide for the next corner. Tagley trying to go to the inside, and it does. Goes from 5th to 3rd in one corner. Amazing move from Ludwig Tagley. James losing a position momentarily. It was 3rd. Now it's 4th. 5th is Garrett's. Oof. Almost on Tetra Rouge, staying there. No, Tetra Rouge. Massive amount of fights for 3rd position. Inside view from the car of Simtek Jota. On slipstream to the Audi. Tried to outbrake him. No, he hasn't. PlayStation chicane. Again, slipstream. This is like F1, just more exciting than F1. Slipstream. You can see here being sucked into the back of the Audi. So I lost a bit of position there by braking too early. Let's see how he managed to get himself back on the gearbox of the Audi. He obviously, and Garrett's losing a position for Pedro Gomes. Pedro Gomes managing to pass again. So after that mistake in the Dunlop chicane, Pedro retrieving the position. Garrett didn't give up yet. You can see Garrett, he didn't give up yet, so he's gonna try. On board with Garrett, with Pedro in front of him. On the Indianapolis, are you crazy? Trying to go inside. Great exit for all Garrett's and gets bogged down by Pedro. But it would be a great exit if he would bogged down by Pedro. Pedro has slight damage on the right back. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, we're on board with which driver?
Garrett from Racing.
Yeah, he's pushing really hard, isn't he? He's trying his best.
Oh, goes to the inside on the Porsche corners.
Again.
No, just showing the car.
Yeah, he's really pushing, really trying to take Pedro, and I don't know. It's I only see two outcomes. Either he crashes trying, or will eventually do it.
Yeah, 4 chicanes, showing the car again, not having a luck. Great exit from 4 chicanes. Great exit from 4 chicanes. Excellent corner, and he's gained a position on the lap corners.
Going. Yeah. He did a great job, a great maneuver, and yeah, I actually thought that he was going to be outrun in the straight, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So
No.
great job from this driver.
Yeah, and again the difference already. Pedro, I think, if he doesn't have a problem, he's saving fuel. He's gonna lose the position for LMP2 if he doesn't pick up the pace, because Alexander de Meira is already there. Alexandre de Meira.
Yeah, but still, Pedro's position. It's not fifth actually, because I believe that there was some time from this session with the other one, and from what I've heard, they were doing second place in the other ones. So
yeah, they are.
Yeah, and they had really nice, comfortable gap to third position. So they're actually on the roads. They may be running fifth, but actually they're not.
So we'll see. We'll wait for the confirmation of the laps, and then we're gonna call the shot. At the moment, we're following Riccardo Corazzari. Managed to get himself around Stefan Pro. Stefan Pro, meanwhile, didn't give up the place that easily, and he's chasing Riccardo Corazzari. Frenchman versus Italian. Very good. Hilario, Ricardo Ferreira was saying that you acquired the taste for commentary.
Well, as I said before, was something that I never tried before, and well, actually, it went pretty good, and I actually enjoyed and had some fun doing this. So I don't know. We can actually think of repeating this sometime in the future.
Well, tomorrow. Following Stefan Pro.
I have no idea if I'll wake up at time.
Yeah. Well, I will, one way or the other.
Actually, I'll use that as my cue. So it's getting kind of late, and I have to do stuff. So this is where I leave Enrique to it, and go and have some rest. So I see you guys probably tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Hilario, for your help and your guidance of the broadcast. When I'm not here. And good night.
My pleasure. Good night.
See you. As far as we're gonna stay with the Porsche, or the battle of the Porsches, Riccardo Corazzari versus Stefan Pro. Oh, my brother is sick. In the bed. Oh, he's gonna die. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not gonna die. Daniel Faber having to... Well, a traffic jam behind him of LMP2 cars. On the one LMP1. Daniel Faber from 3-1 Motorsport with the Ferrari. Ooh, someone there. No, it wasn't. I was gonna say that someone went off on push curves. Didn't. Still pretty much the same positions. Oh crap. Something I forgot to do was to put the gap from live timing working. Sorry, just noticed that now. Back on working. Daniel Faber trying to get to Stefan Pro is not that far away. Still, it's quite far away. So all the laps are being added, so I can tell you by the laps that I'm watching now. The top 5 is Karsten Vettel is P1, P2 is Nuno Pinto, P3 is Pedro Gomes, P4 is Ludwig Tagli, P5 is Stephen Moreau from e-racing propulsion on the first of LMP2. So very good racing for the LMP2 guys. Louis Sikorski. Luka Sikorski, sorry. I'm changing the names all over, sorry. Too much time looking at the names and live timing, and you start to going mad. So Luka Sikorski, the man who's got a name that looks like a chopper, and there is a chopper that is named Sikorski, so there you go. He is at the moment at laps being corrected at P5 in the GTs, still waiting for the correction of laps, so that will take a bit to be corrected. Martin Vindisch from Jamaica Boys, Brian Hall, which is, if I'm not wrong, the last man in the race at the moment, obviously without the laps being corrected, so we have to wait until the laps are corrected to see if he is still at that or if he climbed in the leaderboard. On board with Brian Hall. I'm gonna leave you with Brian Hall after the lap. And Carlos Avianza with the 430 from Pro Race Simulation being lapped by GD 307 car. Ugly Ferrari with a V8 engine mounted in the middle, and it is a depends. It is a 4-liter engine now. I was gonna say it correctly, but I had to resort to my notes. As the race settles in, I hope you guys settle in as well. This is the night shift, as we call it. Oh, damage for Canyon and the Bosch Motorsport GT car. He had a small crash in the beginning. Well, big crash in the beginning. And we're still waiting for the laps to be corrected and added to the drivers. So when I have all the laps, then we can start commentating, really. Another driver that he's been driving for a long time is Michael Kadlik from Team RGPL. Another driver that have been driving as well was Vidra. Vidra was done what, 5 hours in the car, which is a lot. So yeah, this team is going for long haul stints, literally. As we go on board with them in the Porsche, and I go to another pit stop, really quick pit stop. BRB. Sorry about that. It was a bigger pit stop than I was expecting to be. We are with one of the LMP2 guys, Pedro de Oliveira, Club AV. It's one of the new teams. We've been watching him, or them. They are a Brazilian team. We didn't watch them very often on this broadcast. You had quite a few laps on board with them. Brazilian team that is having a little race, steady race, obviously, not on the top, as you might imagine. Still waiting for the lap corrections, which are taking a while to do. One by one is always hard to do. And the leader has done 160 laps in this race. Meanwhile, Nuno Pinto is making a new fastest lap on this session. Another man that we didn't watch that much is this one, Jorge Rojo. Didn't watch them very often, but I'm still racing on board with them, and as you can see, very good looking Acura dashboard. He is at the moment P5 on the line P2s, steady race as well for the VVR team Acura. Sabakis going sideways on Mulsanne corner. Another driver that I rarely see, but still they are racing. Sabakis, that is from Lead Racing Team with another Acura. And Nuno Pinto done a 3:20.1. This is the fastest lap on this session, and he's making already a fastest first sector, so driving really hard. Xabaki is trying to get around Ricardo Corazzari, managed to, before Arnage. This is the man on the move. He's done fastest, well, Custom Willem is now doing the fastest first sector. He's responding to Nuno Pinto fastest lap. So this is the man on the move, inboard, oh well, on board with Custom Willem, going to Indianapolis, braking heavily to Indianapolis, getting the car down, there you go, coming out, flat out, then Arnage, first gear corner, get your power down, be careful, don't go over that curb, away we go, wash curves, first left-hander is flat out, which will be this one, flat out, and the second one is right-hander is almost flat, and then it's all flat out at the end of the push corners. Apart from this one, obviously. Mozambique, flat out. Final of Mozambique, flat out as well. Porsche now is push corner done. 4 chicanes. Don't get the curves on this one. Get a lot of curves on this one, especially this one. There you go. Great. 4 chickens done by Custom. Now has Sikorsky to get rid of them. Yeah, it does. just bumping up my microphone post, otherwise you guys won't hear me.